Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Zips will put total leather to crank us up. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Smashes through. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. A great opening drive so far. Can they cash it in on 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They'll try to pop the draw. And they're able to get him on the ground. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Handoff from the gun. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
As the defense comes out, they've got them pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. From the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
From the gun, running back on the move. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. And the Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And they'll blow it dead just about the 45-yard line.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Throws to the tight end. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On second down, he'll fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Zips moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, they'll take to the air. He'll throw it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Going over the top. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Zips. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you're looking like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points on.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. First down here for the offense. Running back goes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. Discards a man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Zips are in the hurry-up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Zips will try to move the chains on 4th down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. First down for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing's working right now in the pass game for this guy. This is the nightmare scenario. He's already been picked off 3 times. That one got swatted away. Lucky it wasn't another interception. This quarterback is not playing with a ton of confidence.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Right down the middle. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Going the other way, and he's got room. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Akron.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 4 over the Coyotes. We are the eyes and...
He smashes his way through again. Oh, what vision. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely.
Hey, it's been no offense in this game. Just interception returns and kick return. Terrible offense. Watch out.
For a productive play on first down.
Watch out.
To the ground with the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Yeah. This dude been making plays and cheering.
Comes off the ball like that and runs to the
Good job. Was that you?
Good luck.
Hi. Hi.
You're on live, man, so the whole world
They
hears you.
got nothing on the last
You know
play.
that?
It's 2nd and 10. He's
did
looking
what?
to throw.
Hi. Hi.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk
Okay.
explosive
All right.
plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Hi.
Love to
All
see
right.
the fearlessness of a
That's enough.
quarterback to work
Hi.
the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break
Did
it
what?
up.
And this one will be stopped
You wanna
for no
play?
gain.
How about the defense?
Playing the game?
Every day.
Okay, you're playing the game.
Missile. He was on radar lock.
Now use your controller, dog.
And flew down
Use your
with some
Xbox
bad
360
intentions.
controller.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and
He
goal
talking to
from
his
the
Xbox
6.
360 controller now. Okay, you don't have to scream in it.
Throw.
Come on.
Snags it.
Zero.
Score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to
Make that
figure
noise
him out.
again.
Hi.
Not that one.
Extra
With the
point,
controller.
No issue with the treacherous footing. Quick work on that
Yeah,
super
like,
drive,
woo, 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 woo.
plays. And they get it into the end
That's when you're
zone
trying
with a
real hard
6-yard
pushing
touchdown
buttons.
pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out. It's Jamison. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
No, sir.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there.
Roughing the passer, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late.
Boy, it's because of that dive, man. We saw that dive. I'm waiting for him to show the replay.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Stop. That's enough. I don't want to show the replay. Because of that dive. A little bit, yeah.
After that penalty. Try to get it to the edge.
I mean, I can.
He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Yeah, for this pass. I want to see that.
Sometimes
I'm going to
take
clip
some
it.
losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance.
Yeah, that was why I saw you dive, but I didn't see what happened. It was off camera.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
That nigga lined it up all the way up there.
Leaves it with the running back. Puts him in the spin cycle.
Oh,
Now after that run,
that nigga shifty.
at the 30-yard line.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Makes the grab on third. Still on his feet at the 45. He knew exactly.
Yeah, I see him standing there in no man's land.
They've got enough for the first down.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Wolf. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Zips want to crank the tempo. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Zips have this offense rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Tackled immediately after the catch. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On the run, it's Hawkins. Keeps the legs moving. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Zips will snap it on first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That was pretty dangerous. Not gonna lie. Like a bit dangerous stuff.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Floating away. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got rid of it just in time.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback.
That was low-key a fumble, too.
The Zips will try to pin them
I pushed the
back
button
with
to throw it away, but
this will be the
they
second
kind of
time
threw
they've
it
had to
backwards.
kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
I'm just like, this nigga about to
And
block
the
him?
punt
For
will
real?
hit at the one,
These
just
are blocked.
a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He turns that loose down the right side.
I think that's his third pick. You got a house here. Shut that pick. Oh, hold your block, bro.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know
For
where
real.
they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
That's funny. I always fuck with his shit for real.
Onto the field again.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. That's funny though.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Keeps looking downfield. Makes the grab outside. It's Woodside. And the Zips want to move quickly. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Woodside. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field
Who's
goal
scoring,
where
cuz?
they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
That nigga throws that
So
big
underrated,
one
the
there.
relationship between a QB and a wide receiver. The timing,
What a
the ability to
throw.
know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
Stop playing
That's
my
what leads to
nigga,
nice
Larry.
touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. Because
Dante Duggan,
right,
who?
the
Look at that
might not
throw.
be perfect,
That
but this is
catch.
something these two guys have been repping in practice over
It's-
and
he
over
triple
and over,
covered,
and it's
quadruple
paying dividends
covered.
now on game day.
Man. Oof. I ain't even used her that either.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return. If the kicker
You talking to a child like that?
So
Wow.
the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
It's
penalty.
okay. It's okay, man. You can see, man. You're not scared. Don't pay attention to the guy on the other side of this. Okay,
Just a few
you're ruining
seconds
his
remaining
confidence,
here as they
man.
try to put something up before
So when he doesn't have
halftime.
confidence in games, it's your fault.
Trying to find his man on
Here you go,
first
man.
down.
Yeah, get him.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Go, 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 go. He
And
picked
he's
you up.
dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the
What was
end of the
scary again?
second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Do a pick to Ray. Switch back.
Still a lot of time to go here in the
Oh, no.
quarter, but they
Switch
want the
back.
ball
Switch back.
right now with an onside kick.
Yeah, he's on the onside. Gotta get it, Paul. Gotta get it one-handed. Run, Paul. Run.
Waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
No, not outside. That's an onside kick.
In the second half, trying to steal a possession.
Yeah.
But give the return team credit.
Yeah, onside,
They
yeah.
set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I know it's sexy to throw the football.
Oh, that's why I'm breaking so many tackles. You're trying to strip us every
They will
play.
just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately
I'm like, why do you keep making these weird animations and breaking these tackles?
Close to that first down
Oh, I
marker.
see.
They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure.
Hit the strip button.
Just short of the first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that first down.
Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends just so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
With the catch, it's Woodside. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
Welcome to the frustrating
I shook the white boy, though.
The guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron.
I don't know this, man.
Muscle a bit and
Yeah,
widens the
yeah.
gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job.
Barely hear you, man.
Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop.
And when you say I'll eat those, I'm supposed to wait?
Definitely taking care of their business.
Oh, he's saying I'll eat those.
One more onto that lead.
Fuck you eating those.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
We off for
Let's go to
blood.
the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend.
What'd you say?
R's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 21 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room.
They just put Dante Duggan's stats at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you know, he transferred and shit. He ain't on my team no more. Nah, he on Penn State now. And it just showed his stats just went by the bottom of the screen. Throw the shit in my face, huh? All right.
It's true. I think for them to get
I seen that dime my new quarterback threw. Anything about no Dante Duggan?
They've been making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is good.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Oh, the ball's on the ground.
Hey guys, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to clean that up. You're gonna pitch it. You have to see the guy there, physically see him. Both hands, stop pitching. No look pitches.
Counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Across the 45. There he goes to the right.
It's a slow B catching.
Touchdown Tar Heel. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he steps out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a terrible decision on that one.
I didn't exactly go as planned.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way
this isn't the playoff pick.
David, the offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
It's so annoying that I can't roll out because your DN just makes play every time.
He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket.
I'll keep doing it until it works.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense.
That's how stubborn we are.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Whoa. He didn't want it.
Fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing football.
Perfect
Multiple
picks.
touchdowns. He's done a really nice job with his decision making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll let that one.
He's like my new kick tactic. No. You notice every time I kick it, you just be just close enough to catch it, but he don't catch it. It's just, no, it's the second time. Second time, young blood.
Got a touchdown last time.
Last time he was running the other direction.
In a football game, how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
It's all archived, man.
It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop.
Where's he going?
All right, you're a little bit upset based on
running
what just
some
happened
weird
on
plays,
the
my boy.
drive.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You got time for all
They are
that.
tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll go to the toss. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Still looking on the move. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. The Zips will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. The ball's free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
I pitched the ball, man.
I
pitched the ball.
Opportunity for his offense.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed.
Watch the replay.
Not with the decision, but how the offense.
If you have a false sense of the strip button working.
Getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
he
the
pitched it
Big
intentionally.
sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
It lied to you if it said leave user strip.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the
You
pass
should have thrown it up. I was going to pick
and
it.
we've played
It was tight end. Other side of the field. Yeah, it's picking up.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
I think this nigga got like 3 or 4 picks or something.
Touchdown, Zips.
And that just might.
He got 4. Number 4 with 4 picks against number 4. That's shooting. Last number 4, that's shooting.
Takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty.
That should have been my nigga 5th.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here, because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Woodside. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. He can just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. He's going to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quarterback moving. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Scrambling away. Fires into the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. On 1st down from their own 22. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Going up top on 1st down. What a snag by the defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting a nail in the coffin.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got us.
Oh, ball's out. The defense grabs it, and they're
That was a pitch, too, just so you know. He got called by the quarterback, yo. He got called by the quarterback, yo. Oh, that was no use of shit, man. I was pitching it again.
I love this defense because not only do they have athletes, but they are dangerous with the football in their hands. How about these guys on defense? When they get out in the open field, they're not going down. Nobody can seem to tackle these guys. They are so good out in the open space. They're out trying to get blocks for one another. One thing to get a turnover, but how about the return and flipping the field?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Addison. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after